All right, so many great fashion moments to talk about from last night's Emmy Awards. And as always, we are rating them on our TMS scale, the triumphs, the misses, and the looks that were just so-so.
And joining us once again, back our style expert Susie Wall and entertainment reporter Morgan Hoffman. All right, here we go again. Yesterday, of course, it was Critics' Choice.
Yes.
Today, it's the Emmy red carpet. Our first category inspired by one of last night's big winners, the hit series Abbott Elementary. We are calling this Head of the Emmys class. Susie, first to you. Who's at the top of your class?
You guys, last night there were a lot of winners in the fashion category. I know I've been hard on red carpets the last few days, but last night everybody brought it. Jessica Chastain, let's get right to her in neon green. Sequined Gucci. I loved the fringe at the bottom. She was like a thirst-quenching jolt of color for me. She shares a stylist with Kate Blanchett and Julia Roberts. Love the emerald green Art Deco earrings. People say, oh, she took this big risk. You know what? She's always taking calculated risks. She just does them so well we don't notice it. So she's a player. And then next up, I want to get into a winner from last night. Out of the park. Ayo Edebiri, unbelievable. She is on a serious fashion hot streak. We've seen her in Prada and the Row the last few nights. Now 3D molded bell-shaped Louis Vuitton with the leather bands. She has catapulted into the majors, and we are loving it. She's here to stay. And last up in my winning category, Ariana DeBose. I thought she looked so youthful, so fresh. This is Brunello Cucinelli. Perfect proportions. The lariat, the blazer, the sequins, the train. The gang is all here. What'd you guys think? Are y'all with me? Who's fighting with me?
I love fighting with you, but I can't. I can't. Ayo Edebiri, I mean, that is the best look. As you know, I've been loving her all award season. Even when you didn't love her look at the Critics' Choice, that's okay. We're still friends. Triumph for me on this leather look. Wow.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. And I think Ariana looks absolutely amazing. Chastain, I think that is a hard color to wear, but Chastain can pull off anything. Yeah, I'm with you.
Yeah, I was with you too on Jessica Chastain. That color, yes.
It's
awesome.
the color of our paddles.
Okay.
Right.
Okay. Next category, inspired by another nominated comedy series, Only Murders in the Building. Morgan, who killed it on the red carpet?
I see what you did there.
Yeah,
thank you.
I love these categories. So to go with it, I'm sticking with the red theme because red is definitely the color of this season. We have to start off with Suki Waterhouse. I mean, her and Valentino, she had to redesign that dress to fit the baby bump. That is one of the most beautiful women on a red carpet, most beautiful pregnant women I've ever seen on a red carpet. I just thought she nailed this look. Let's move over to Megan Fahey, who's a first-time nominee for The White Lotus. I also love this column dress. This is Armani. It's the silhouette I love. It's kind of simplistic, but the beautiful roses up top. We're seeing so many roses this season, too. A lot of flowers. And so I thought that was a real knockout. And then Sarah Snook. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Vivienne Westwood. This is old Hollywood glam ball gown. Apparently that Cartier choker and earrings are over $100K. I don't even remember what she wore at the Golden Globes or the Critics' Choice, but I will always remember this red look at the Emmys.
Yeah.
So much red. On the
So
carpet
much red.
this year.
Who knew?
So many roses.
Yeah.
Take a look at that. Susie, would you agree?
Oh, right across the board. I mean, Suki was the shot heard around the world last night. Unbelievable. Loved those. Nice job.
Okay. Up next, Mrs. This category we're calling Better Call Your Stylist, which is based, of course, on Better Call Saul. Susie, what are your misses? Who needed a little fashion help?
Okay, let's get right to it. For me, this is I don't know if I love it or I don't love it. I was so on the fence about it because it is so fashion. This is Aubrey Plaza. Of course, she is the new face of Loewe. The gown is Loewe. People were saying online, clearly she's not a hugger. So she's got a giant pin cutting through the top fold of this dress. It was oddly cool. It was oddly threatening in that kind of Sex and the City Post-it note way. It went viral. So this was a so-so for me, but I still kind of love it. Next up, Kinta Brunson, interesting from a stylist perspective. T-length Dior couture. She wanted to look old school Hollywood meets Betty Boop. Jessica Pastor is her stylist. She also styles Emily Blunt. Pastor got into the weeds on social media last night defending the dress, which she typically stays out of that type of hurricane, saying, hey guys, look, it was intentionally creased satin, give us a break. For me, it was a no. Kinta, brilliant, accomplished woman. She hasn't been really in the fashion game the last few events and awards and red carpets. So perhaps this was some type of a measured decision to get back into the fashion press. And last up, Ali Wong. I feel like I'm picking on her so harshly this season. I thought she looked in this LV dress like they had literally joined two dresses together. Like it didn't look like the dress was meant to, it was two different area codes clashing for me. I love her in beef, but for me, she was a miss. Sorry.
Yeah. It's okay. This is a tough one for me. Morgan, what do you think?
So listen, I love that you were kind of on the fence with Aubrey Plaza, but you also said you kind of love it. I love it. I don't think many people can pull this off. I also want to know how sharp that thing is. I am such a klutz. I would be terrified getting near anybody. I think I'm going to poke them.
Yeah, Morgan, really sorry, unique. I'm with you. I got to give Aubrey a triumph.
Jeff.
Yeah, I love anybody who takes a chance, makes a statement. I don't care if it's Bjork in the Swan or this.
True.
Fantastic.
Right.
Yeah.
Our next category is based on the winner for Outstanding Drama Series Succession. We are calling it The Next Generation. Morgan, you're up. Who are the young actors and the newcomers who are really bringing it?
Okay, so everybody I chose in this category, they're all first-time nominees. So let's start with Jenna Ortega, who we all just love in Wednesday. We're so used to seeing her in black and, you know, a little bit of a goth. Here, she shows up in this beautiful Dior gown with gorgeous pink and green flowers. I thought she absolutely nailed this. I think she's just such a standout. I love her as an actress. Can't wait to see what else she's going to do. Camilla Morrone, we have to talk about this gorgeous dress. I wanted to put her in my red category. It's simple, it's fitted, it's giving me Jennifer Lawrence from 2011 Oscars when she wore that Calvin Klein dress. I just think she's a knockout in this. She was really making the rounds for Daisy Jones in The Six, so I think we're going to see a lot more coming from her. And then I also want to talk about Jessica Williams. So if you watch the show Shrinking, it's the one with Harrison Ford and Jason Segel. She's so funny in it, first-time nominee. She's in Rodarte. I just think this is such an elegant, beautiful look. I actually wasn't seeing her on a whole lot of best dressed lists, but for me, she's one of the best dressed of the night.
Okay.
All right. Susie, we in agreement there?
Camilla was the winner on that board for sure. Wow.
Yeah. Whoa, right? Doesn't she give a bit of that Jennifer Lawrence look? You know, when she wore that Calvin Klein dress, right?
Oh,
yeah.
Spectacular.
Yeah, love it.
Okay, we're going to go from the next generation to legends next, and red carpet royalty inspired by The Crown. Susie, who you got? Who are your picks?
Well, you know, these women are only in their 40s and 50s, so I don't know if legends quite classifies, but they have been around for years. Let's get right to it. Kerry Russell, we've seen her in a lot of ivory tones the last few nights. I thought she looked so elegant in this. I really appreciated how the drama of the dress started at the bodice and folded around with volume at the back with that simple column up front and that super pointy heel and the brooch in the midsection. I thought she looked really, really gorgeous. I loved her hair pulled back and simple and nice beauty as well. Moving on to Christina Ricci, who you guys know, I'm a big Yellow Jackets fan. They start shooting their new season in Vancouver just in a few months in the early spring, and I'm a big fan of that show and a big fan of her. This is Saint Laurent. How can you not love it? The plunging neck, the emerald. She's elegant, she's elevated, but she's got that classic Ricci salt pinch of punk. So I am like a 10 out of 10 on this look for her. And then last up, Niecy Nash-Betts. She was a winner last night. I loved her energy. I loved her speech. I love everything that she is about. And she is wearing a Canadian brand, Toronto-based brand, Greta Constantine, who I'm wearing today. They're fantastic. Their fits are out of the park. I'm not a big cleavage girl. I don't love the excess cleavage, but in this setting, and this is what stylists are always going for and houses are going for, authenticity. Was it authentic to the woman? 100%. It was phenomenal for me. So there they are, all in dark shades. What do you guys think?
I could not agree more. This is all three.
All of them. Niecy Nash.
A triumph.
Wow.
Unbelievable.
And you're right. I think Niecy's her acceptance speech was the speech of the night for me.
Yeah, wonderful. Good.
You know, kind of biting her thumb at people who didn't believe in her, but she said, "I believed in myself, and I persevered."
So good.
And I love the shout out to her mom there, Nessie. It was awesome. But hey, come back, Nana, if you're listening. The brooch. You're going to be happy to hear the brooch has really made a comeback on the red carpet. We saw Julianne Moore and Katherine Heigl. So brooch, yay. Okay.
Love it.
Last category. Let's talk about the stars who redeemed themselves last night when it comes to fashion. This one we are calling, I'm acting like I'm thinking of this on the spot, which I'm not, Redeemable reboot.
You got it. Okay, so I'm going to go right into it. Let's talk Taraji P. Henson. So I loved her white number at the Critics' Choice Awards, but this look with that slit, this is Versace, the color purple, she's representing that color on her dress. I just thought she was such a standout because the other looks I've been like, yeah, and this was everything to me. Let's talk about Selena Gomez. I loved her red dress at the Golden Globes. I know you guys didn't. So for me, this Oscar de la Renta dress, the sheer look, it was sexy. It was a standout. I love her necklace. There's 450 sequins on this dress. I thought this was such a standout look for me. And then Sheryl Lee Ralph. Listen, she's been killing it all awards season, but I love this tuxedo-esque inspired dress with the beautiful flare at the bottom. This is Christian Siriano. Listen, I love this look. I know this is for you. I chose this for you, Carolyn, because you did not totally love the Golden Globes, but this, please tell me you all love this one. Oh, Carolyn,
I love the boldness.
Carolyn.
I love the bold statements that they all
Just hold up the paddle. That's what it is for you.
I love that they went for bold. Like even Selena, like I don't know if I love it, but I love how bold a statement that is. Susie?
For me, out of that trifecta, I'm going to say that Selena Gomez, you're wearing almost 500,000 sequins on your dress for a night out.
Yeah.
You're my
That's what I'm
girl.
trying to say.
Yeah.
100%.
Agree wholeheartely on Selena. So, all right. Thank you, one and all. We got the night off tonight. I think tomorrow night is the SAGs, right? No. Okay.
So many word shows.
So busy. The BAFTAs. Susie Wall in Vancouver. Thank you. And thank you, Morgan Hoffman, as always. Appreciate it this morning.
Thank you.